I have a strange disease where I can only tell the truth. I can't even tell half a lie. In history class today, the teacher taught me to read the historical materials of the Battle of Chibi. But I can't pronounce a single word. Only then did I react. The record of the Battle of Chibi is simply wrong. The history teacher's brows are getting tighter and tighter. I can only bite the bullet and tell the truth. Battle of Red Cliff. Cao Cao didn't burn a single ship at all. History was written wrong. The students burst into laughter on the spot. The teacher's face turned pale. The next day I was sent to the best hospital in the city. The doctor didn't believe me at all after hearing what I said. What do I say next? Just say what you said. My words are true or false. No problem. Let's get started. Birds will fly in the sky. Birds will fly in the sky. I didn't eat the pudding in the refrigerator. Speechless. Yesterday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I drank a cup of black coffee in the duty room. Yesterday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I drank a cup of black coffee in the duty room. The underwear I'm wearing today is black. You're not wearing any underwear at all. The doctor was stunned for a moment. My face is a bit uneasy. Are you sure you're not blind? I swear. I'm really not fooling. That's okay. Let's take a final test. You try to guess. We had an emergency call just now. There was a car accident and a driver was seriously injured. What happened to him in the end? No need to really know the answer. Just think about all the possibilities in your mind. Then try to say it one by one. I did as he said. He is still alive. Can't say it. He died after resuscitation failed. Can't say it. He was transferred to hospital. Still can't say it. Every guess is like a poison saw. Until an outrageous idea came to me. That wounded man doesn't exist at all. That's right. That wounded man doesn't exist at all. It seems you really got it. The disease of telling the truth only. Even if you don't know about it at all, you can also rely on mental recitation. Eliminate all wrong answers. Until you say the right one. So can my disease be cured? It's not clear yet. This should be the first case in the world. Since the diagnosis, my ordinary high school life completely changed. The atmosphere in the class these days, always been very depressed. There is a girl in our class, has been missing for 3 days. Classmates, I know. Everyone is worried about Suyu. The police are fully investigating. What we can do now, just pray that she comes back safely. After saying that, she walked over to me. Cheng Yang, your Chinese scores have always been good. Use now. Hope this word makes a sentence. Express it. The whole class wishes Su Yao an early return. I opened my mouth. Organize sentences quickly in your mind. We hope Su Yao returns safely. We hope to find Su Yao soon. Still can't say it. Finally, I followed the only thought that could pass through my throat. He spoke with a trembling voice. I hope everyone can accept it soon. The fact that Su Yao is no longer here. The words just fell. The whole classroom was so quiet that you could hear a pin drop. Cheng Yang, what nonsense are you talking about? How can you curse Su Yao like this? Teacher, I have a disease where I can only tell the truth. This is my diagnosis. The teacher took it over and took a look. His face darkened. Then he picked up the phone. Half an hour later I was taken to the conference room. A man walked in. Chen Yang, don't be nervous. I already understand your situation. You said in class that Su Yao is no longer here. Is this a reminder that your illness is giving you? I don't know. I can only tell the truth. I can't tell lies. I understand. Then now you follow me and repeat what I learned from missing. Su Yao was let go missing 3 days ago. She was last seen on surveillance. It's in the alley behind the school. Our police suspect she has been kidnapped. Our police suspect that she was. No, I can't say it. Su Yao left voluntarily. Su Yao left voluntarily. She knows why she left. She knows why she left. Then try to say that I know where Su Yao is. No, I don't know where Su Yao is. It doesn't matter. Let's try another way. You mentally run through the possible locations. Street, shopping mall, riverside, mountains. I close my eyes and do it. At home, at a classmate's house, at an internet cafe, in the suburbs, by the river. All these thoughts. It hit an invisible wall in my throat. Just when I was about to give up. A cold word flashed through my mind. Su Yao is underground. Which underground? Make it clear. It's the basement of the school. Or a subway tunnel? I tried hard to say. School basement. Can't tell. Subway tunnel. Can't tell. I searched desperately in my mind. The only correct answer. Su Yao is at our feet. The meeting room was instantly filled with traces of death. Captain Shu looked at his feet with a stiff face. Smooth tile floor. Look up at me again. Half an hour later, the construction team arrived. Just pry it open in this area. Move faster. 10 minutes later, a hole was cut in the floor. Team Shu, the bottom is empty, and there is a big suitcase. My heart suddenly rose to my throat. Captain Shu immediately got in, and soon the suitcase was dragged out. When I opened it, it was empty. There was only Zhong Su Yao's dormitory certificate. I found Su Yao's things. What happened here? After saying that, he handed me the ID. I only looked at it for 2 seconds, and a cold and biting sense of reality ran through me like an electric current, all over my body. The owner of this certificate seems to no longer exist in this world. The forensic doctor next to me was stunned for a moment, then stared at me as if I were a madman. What happened here? Captain Shu, don't listen to his nonsense. This is a plastic card. How can we infer the result? This world does not exist yet. This statement completely goes against common sense. It's simply untenable. I can't refute. Because even I don't understand it myself. Where does this perception come from? He's not talking about science. What he said is true. Send this senior certificate to the technical department immediately. Do the most comprehensive trace material testing. In addition, re-investigation of the day the plastic disappeared. Everyone who came into contact with him. No one can be left out. I didn't go to school for the next 2 days. Team Shu said that for my safety, I'd better stay home. Until Captain Shu called. Another breakthrough in the case. Someone got caught. I quickly arrived at the 6 doors. The one who was arrested was a habitual criminal with a criminal record, named Zhong Sai. We checked all the surveillance cameras near the missing location. Discover the time period when his crime occurred. Just wandering around the back alley of the school. Sneaky. After interrogating him, he has admitted that he kidnapped Su Yao. How is it? Our human polygraph test. Help us look at this case. Tell me how you feel. I take a deep breath. Staring at Zhong Sai in the interrogation room. Try to piece together the facts in your mind. He kidnapped Su Yao and couldn't tell her. He is telling the truth. Still can't say it. He has never seen Su Yao at all. Impossible. He can even match the details of the crime. He also explained the location where Su Yao was hidden. Our people have already rushed over. Cheng Yang, will your ability go wrong? At this time, the office door was pushed open violently. Team Shu, not good. Zhong Sai retracted his confession. I didn't kidnap any female students. I don't know her at all. Calm down. It was you who just confessed. Now it's you who is retracting your confession. Are you kidding us? What I said is true. Someone gave me a lot of money. And gave me a script. Let me read it accordingly. The other party said that after everything is done, give me another sum of money. Let me run away. Comrade, I beg you. I'm just a paid person. I don't want to go to jail. Every word of Zhong Sai. It's like a heavy hammer. It hit Captain Shu's heart. This is the agent he sent out just now. A call came. Team Shu. This is an old warehouse that has been abandoned for many years. Empty. Nothing. There's not even a ghost to be seen except dust. The chain of evidence finally put together. This moment is completely broken. The staff in the technical department frowned. Repeatedly analyzed the communication records provided by Zhong Sai. Team Z's situation is not good. The other party's call passed through virtual servers in at least a dozen different countries. There are too many springboards and it's impossible to trace the source. Moreover, the call was encrypted because a special converter was used. We couldn't restore his original voice at all. Where is the money? Didn't he say he received a large sum of money? Follow the flow of funds. Checked. What the other party pays is a highly anonymous cryptocurrency. Decentralized coin mixing transaction. Once the money is poured out, it is like water poured out. Completely immersed in the huge ocean of data. The receiving address cannot be found at all. It seems that the other party is using professional-level anti-investigation methods. After returning home, I started searching like crazy on the internet. Tried every imaginable keyword combination. Suddenly a post caught my eye. But they all said what I said was wrong. Think I'm crazy. But I'm not crazy. It's because the facts I saw are different from theirs. There are some facts that I simply dare not say out loud. They might have found me. Those things are not what I should know. I never expected it. There are people like me in this world. Click on the private message immediately. From delete all previous records. Their next target is you. Run quickly. Then he sent a long list of random and chaotic combinations of numbers and letters. I still want to ask more. The system prompts that the user does not exist or has been logged out. A chill rushed down the tailbone to the top of the head. What the hell is going on? What are the coordinates of this place? I looked for it according to the coordinates. Arriving at an abandoned old city. There are a lot of communication equipment scattered here. The walls are covered with photos. Involuntarily, I was attracted to the photo of Su Wei in the center of the wall. There are several shocking words written under the photo. Key adapter. Progress has been positioned. Status is smeared. It seems that Shadow is also investigating Lydia Su's case. And he knows much more than me. That's a photo of my dad when he was young. He was there when I was 7 years old. Died due to laboratory accident. Why does his photo appear here? There are exactly the same words printed underneath the photo. Gate of Truth Project. First generation researcher. Cause of death highly suspicious. Cause of death highly suspicious. Could it be that my father's death was not an accident at all? Cheng Yang, where have you gone? Don't answer the phone either. Do you know how worried Mom is about you? Mom. Was my dad's death really an accident? I took out my phone. On the screen is the photo of my dad that was taken just now. The worry on the mother's face instantly turned into panic. Where did your photo come from? Your father died in a car accident. Just an accident. You are not allowed to ask anymore. Did you hear that? Delete the photo. Delete immediately. His reaction was too violent. I take a deep breath. Want to comfort him. Mom. My father died. The word accident. Like 2 red-hot soldering irons. It stuck in my throat. Mother saw this. Suddenly slumped down on the sofa. I turned around and walked towards that. A room that is always locked. This is my father's study. The familiar smell of old paper, mixed with a faint smell of insect repellent, coming at you. I started looking around. Want to find what my father left behind. Finally a black one. An old USB flash drive without any logo. I turned it out. You'll go back to the room right away. Lock the door. Insert the USB flash drive into the computer. Password required. Father's birthday. Wrong. My birthday is wrong. Their wedding anniversary is wrong. All I can think of. Number combinations related to father. All errors. Just when I was almost desperate. My mind remembered. The words written in that abandoned room just now. Truth gate. Door of truth. Unlocked successfully. Inside is a recording. Yes. A gift passed down from generation to generation in our family. It allows you to transcend the fog of appearance. See the hidden truth. Hear the sound of being erased. This is the original instinct of human beings. It is the words of true knowledge that many sages dream of, but it is also the heaviest curse. Because it will make you see too much reality that you shouldn't see. In the eyes of those who try to control everything, you are mortal danger. They will find you, study you in every possible way, use you, until the last value of you is squeezed out. Don't trust anyone. Especially those symptoms that suddenly hit you. Authority figures who show excessive interest. I left a clue for you. A person codenamed Shadow. If he takes the initiative to contact you, indicates that the situation is extremely dangerous. If he can't be contacted, don't hesitate. Try every means to find the clues he left behind. Then find the key. The one that gives you complete control. Or the key to ending this talent. The truth itself has no power. But only after seeing the truth clearly can you choose. Recording ends here. Accompanied by a sudden intensification of the current. The noise suddenly stopped. I was stunned for a long time. The next day, I followed the shadow's final guidance hidden in the coordinates. Waited for a long time. A mysterious man came over. You are Shadow. Cheng Yang. You are bolder than your father. How dare you come alone? You know my dad. No? More than just acquaintance. He is me in this world. The only one who can be friends. Has the only person I owe. What exactly is the door of truth? My illness. And my dad's death. What's going on? Calm down, kid. Time is running out. You'll make a long story short. Your dad and me. They were all co-researchers of the Gate of Truth project. That's not an ordinary scientific research institution. It's a top-secret project controlled by a secret force. The study is about the connection between human cognition and absolute reality. It's my ability to only tell the truth. That's right. Your condition is not an acquired disease. It is an extremely rare recessive gene expression. Hidden deep in the blood of your Cheng family. Under normal circumstances, it may never be activated in its lifetime, or at most show some extraordinary intuition. But the Gate of Truth found ways to artificially activate and cultivate it. Activate. I instantly put all the pieces together in my mind. Su Yao's disappearance is related to this. She is a genetic evildoer just like you. But she is luckier or more unlucky. She is explicit. The ability is earlier and more stable than when you wake up. The Gate of Truth didn't just take her away for research. In order to extract her genetic sequence. Want to use her genes as a key or a mother-in-law. Directional activation and control of next target. So that's it. Su Yao's disappearance and the death of the scapegoat Zhong. All to lure me in. They are just a bunch of crazy people. A group of cultists who have mastered dangerous technology. They are not content with just doing research. Want to weaponize this ability to touch the true essence. Used to spy on interrogations. Even more terrifying delusions come true. For example, the so-called ultimate analysis of consciousness and the number Langsun. Your father was the first to notice their ambitions. He wants to destroy data. Want to escape with the core secret. Want to prevent this project from sliding into the abyss. As a result they are coming. Run quickly. Cheng Yang, get down quickly. Don't look up. Wait for me to react. Team Shu had already pulled him behind the bunker. Captain Shu, why are you here? Why am I here? I knew you were dishonest. You looked wrong when you left that day. I had a feeling something was going to happen to you. So I did some tricks on your phone. Secretly installed positioning. If I had been leading people to follow me from afar. You and your friend. I have to be buried here today. The commanding height at 3 o'clock in Group B. Group C Luck and Revenge. Watch out for crossfire. The other party is a professional killer. There is a sniper. Prioritize protecting civilians. Looking at Captain Shu's back as he rushes out. That warning not to believe anyone. It seems so ridiculous at the moment. I came to deliver it again. Withdraw. Soon the gunfire outside stopped. Captain Shu's face was as dark as a piece of iron. The shadow is gone. And me and him. Was tricked by those mysterious people. Became a wanted criminal. Captain Shu, I'm sorry. It was me who caused you trouble. Your future is ruined. What nonsense are you talking about? So far, we can be considered comrades sharing weal and woe. I didn't expect this group. He even dares to calculate 6 doors. This is the message they just left. I didn't want to show it to you so soon. But you must know. What are we facing now? On mobile screen. It's from an unknown number. Unread text messages. Bring. Go to help transfer people. Again, my mind went blank for a moment. This is simply a naked threat. It's all because of my ability. Cheng Yang. Look at me. They do this just to make you panic. Make you collapse. Force yourself to jump out. If you collapse now. I just fell into their trap. We have no way out. Must live. Find evidence. Follow all these people. This is the only way to save your mother. Only then can we save ourselves. Do you understand? I nodded. Got it. At night, Team Shu received a strange phone call. The other party directly called his name. Obviously, I don't know much about him beyond the surface. Who are you? It doesn't matter who we are. Important. Ruin your own future. Even hurting family members. What do you mean? Very simple. Tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock, the abandoned number 7 warehouse of the 7th chemical plant in the west of the city. Bring that kid named Cheng Jian. In return, the crime of killing Shadow. Well, find a perfect scapegoat. You can go back to work. Even because of the performance of this case, can also be commended. Your family will also return to you safely. Otherwise, I think you know the consequences of going against us. Shadow is the best example. The phone was hung up. Team Shu is in a struggle. One side is his career, reputation and family. It's his whole future. On the other side is an innocent boy. There is also a heavy trust. Early the next morning. Team Shu. What's wrong? Will you hand me over? What are you talking nonsense about? I lost my job for you. Became a wanted criminal. I treat you as a comrade in arms. What do you take me for? You won't hand me over. Yes. Sorry, Captain Shu. Me. You're still testing me. Not good. They found us. Cheng Yang. Go quickly. When I finally ran into the woods, surrounded by several men in black. Captain Shu just wanted to cover me. One arm has been dislocated. These people didn't kill you. He must have received an order to capture him alive. Cheng Yang, I will rush up to entangle them later. Just look at the circle on the right and run. Don't look back. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I looked at his back. Shadow is dead. Is it now Team Shu's turn again? Just because of my inexplicable talent. An anger like never before, mixed with bottomless despair, like a volcano that has been suppressed for a long time, exploded in my chest. No, I can't let anyone die because of me. Absolutely not. My ability has always been to state the facts. But what is the fact? If I say it now, it's a fact in itself. An idea so crazy that it makes me tremble. Like a wild beast that broke free from its cage. Instantly occupied all my sanity. I immediately stepped forward and blocked Captain Shu. Those men in black looked at my dying struggle. Find it very funny. I ignored them. Close eyes. Put all the will. Angry and unwilling. Pour it all into your throat. Infuse every word that is about to be spoken. I feel my temples throbbing. Then open your eyes. With a voice that feels unfamiliar even to me. Said a sentence clearly. All of you. Immediately they all collapsed to the ground. The sound has a metallic echo. A few seconds later, those men in black, they all fell to the ground. No screams, no struggles. Like a puppet whose strings were cut at the same time. I stared at this surreal scene in front of me. I did it. I'm fine, Team Shu. Them. I saw. It's like they've been flipped on a switch. Fell down at the same time. Boy? Who are you? I don't know how to answer. This is when I remembered that there was a card in my pocket. It was Shadow who gave me the money after he fell down. This is the Creation Creatures Access card. There is a long-abandoned biological laboratory on the outskirts of the city. 10 years ago, due to an unexplained leakage accident, the entire park is permanently blocked. When I first started working, also participated in peripheral security. The Shadow probably wants us to go there. Soon we arrived at that place. There are ruins all around. It's pretty neat inside. Just a power outage. Team Shu found a backup power source. After connected, room screen. A line of words jumped out immediately. Consciousness uploading project experimental subject Su Yao. Current status. 87% in sync. Only then did I understand. Previously perceived cardiac arrest. It's not physical death at all. But her consciousness was pulled out of her body. They want Su Yao to become a string of cold data. Su Yao, can you hear? It's me, Cheng Yang. Cheng Yang, save me. It's Su Yao. It's her consciousness that's responding to me. Unauthorized entry into core experimental area detected. Highest level security procedures triggered. Physical isolation program initiated. Data wiper loaded. Countdown to 60 seconds. Fell into a trap. They knew we were coming from the beginning. This is a trap. Want to put us together with all the evidence here, completely buried here. Captain Shu desperately tries to find a way out. I rushed into the innermost room. I saw the black box at first glance. Data clearance agreement finalized. Countdown to 30 seconds. No, the door is locked. The walls of the whole room are shrinking inward. I suddenly remembered the access card given by Shadow. The authentication is past the moment you swipe it up. We finally broke out. But there are a few men in black waiting for us outside. And the person in the lead. It was actually the doctor who examined me at the hospital. What a surprising progress. My dear patient, Cheng Yang, and the conscientious Captain Shu Jingfeng. I really didn't expect you guys to make it this far. Also found here. It seems I underestimated the traitor Shadow. Dr. Liu Baichuan, it's you. Why? Being a doctor is just to facilitate my close observation. My most precious sample. You and what you have in your hands are the most important cornerstone of the future of our project. You should feel honored. Your consciousness will become the evolution of human cognition, the starting point for the next stage. Turn the soul of a living person into a string of cold data. Turn my life and my home upside down. Just for your ridiculous evolution. Ridiculous. The fragile body is destined to decay. Only consciousness can gain immortality in the ocean of data. Su Yao's consciousness data is not stable, like a piece of original code full of conflicts and bugs. And you admit your consciousness that can directly anchor the absolute reality. It's the perfect blender. We need your consciousness structure to reconstruct Su Jiao. Madman, you're a crazy person who drives the car from the front to the back of the car. Maybe. By the way, let me remind you, your mother is drinking tea in a very safe place right now. You know what I mean. Heard her threatening me about my mother. A surge of anger shot from the soles of the feet to the top of the head. But what followed was a sense of powerlessness that almost overwhelmed me. Cheng Yang. Take something and run quickly. Leave me alone. Captain Shu rushed forward suddenly. The scene instantly became a mess. But where can I run to? My mother. Classmates. Friends. All my life. I have long been trapped in this big net. I close my eyes. Cut off the chaos and roar in front of you. Concentrate all your mental energy on the black box in your hand. I have to have an answer. Su Yao, answer me. I know you can hear. How did my father die? City Trade Pavilion researcher refuses to become the first-generation anchor, and try to destroy the Gate of Truth project. Core raw data and biobank. This act was judged to be the highest level of betrayal. The extermination process was carried out 3 years ago. Executor Liu Baichuan, it's you. It was you who killed me. Not good. His consciousness is going crazy. His mental power is too strong. Will directly impact the underlying logic of the system. All the noise from the outside world has disappeared. In my world, only the anger that can inflame everything is left. The power that controls reality roars inside me. Crazy collision against the barrier of reality. You want my consciousness, right? Good. I give it all to you. Let you try it too. The feeling of being completely swallowed by absolute reality. Stop him quickly. He is destroying the underlying logic of the anchor point. Our system. Our eternal life. I'm going to be dragged into the abyss of reality by him. A group of men in black swarmed up. But they were all bounced away by me. Just then, a hand grabbed me. Cheng Yang, wake up and look at me. Your father's revenge needs to be avenged, but not this way. Look around you. You're ruining this place. Things in your arms. It was the shadow that fought desperately to send it out. It's your dad and Su Yang. Clues exchanged for one's life. You want all this. Make their sacrifice. Will they all be blown to pieces with you? Is this what they want to see? Team Shu's words. Like a basin of cold water waking me up. A burst of electricity flashed through. The second half of my father's recording suddenly rang in my ears. Cheng Yang. Remember. The meaning of trying to be sincere and powerful. Never destruction, but to protect. When the lie truth itself. It is the strongest barrier. What you have to do is not use anger. Push to that wall. It will only be dropped. Masonry burial. You have to be the cornerstone. Become the barrier itself. Use your truth. To protect the people you want to protect. To anchor this. A world worth protecting. I finally understand. Liu Baichuan saw this. Sudden change of face. What do you want to do? You want an anchor, right? Okay, I'll give it to you. I put all my mental will into it. All injected into Door of Truth system. Deep in the data core. Wrote a piece of real logic code that can never be modified. All consciousness data flowing through this system. Its native authenticity and integrity will always be anchored and guarded by real barriers. Any attempt to distort or tamper with, stripping away its authentic behavior, all will be counterattacked by barriers. Then I faced the remaining consciousness in the laboratory. Firm silence. Su Yao, your body is still waiting for you. You must go back. You can definitely go back. Lai Shanman arrived soon. Liu Baichuan and his group were all taken into the car. A few days later I came to the hospital. Su Yao is lying on the bed to rest. Welcome back. Su Yao. The first month after Su Yao woke up. Everything seems calm. The apparent power of the Gate of Truth has been completely eradicated. Liu Baichuan was sentenced to severe punishment. Other core members have also received the punishment they deserve. Su Yao and I returned to school. Returned to the life of an ordinary high school student. Captain Shu Fu Yuanji. Also because of the cracking of the Gate of Truth case. Capacity is a first-class effort. My mother was also rescued safely. She finally learned the truth about her father's death. Although extremely sad, but he is also proud of his father. I thought everything was settled. I can finally take off all the baggage. Live a stable and peaceful life with Su Yao. But I was wrong. That night, I am doing homework at home. Suddenly I heard a strange hissing sound coming from the computer. I looked up. I saw a twisted black shadow appear on the computer screen. It's like something is coming out of the screen. I was shocked. Quickly reach out and pull out the power plug. But the moment my fingertips touched the plug, the black shadow suddenly jumped out of the screen. Not like me. I closed my eyes subconsciously. Cover your face with your arms. But the expected attack didn't happen. I slowly opened my eyes. I found that the black shadow had disappeared. Everything is fine in the room. The computer screen has also returned to its original state. As if everything just now was just my illusion. I know it's not an illusion. Because my ability tells me. Something did come out of the computer just now. Are you too tired? Hallucinating? No? My ability will not lie to me. And I feel that thing. It seems to have come out of the Gate of Truth system. Su Yao's face also became serious. Is there something wrong with the real barriers you set up? Don't know. I don't know what's going on either. Cheng Yang, come to the police station quickly. Something happened. Su Yang and I rushed to the police station immediately. As soon as you enter the door, I saw the police station was in chaos. What's wrong, Team Shu? See for yourself. There is a man sitting in the interrogation room. His body is translucent. Like a projection. He kept walking around the interrogation room. What else are you talking about? What's going on? I asked in surprise. This morning, someone called the police. In the square in the city center. Saw a ghost. We got there. Take him back to the police station. But he's not human at all. It's not a projection either. He can pass through walls. Able to move things. Our weapons. It's of no use to him at all. I looked at the translucent man. Suddenly a terrible thought came to my mind. Su Yao, can you see his past? Su Yao nodded. Close eyes. After a while, I felt it carefully. He opens his eyes. Pale. He is not a ghost. He is data conscious. He was originally the consciousness of the Gate of Truth experimental subject. Was uploaded to the system. Last night. He's out of the system. My heart skipped a beat. Sure enough, I thought the same thing. Real barriers break the boundaries between reality and virtuality. Consciousness in the data world begins to materialize. That's not the worst. From this morning to now, we have received more than a dozen similar reports. There are many such data people appearing in every corner of the city. Some are very docile. Some are very irritable. Already caused several casualties. What should I do? We don't know either. Captain Shu said helplessly. We tried everything. Can hurt them. They are light beings from another dimension. We can't interfere at all. I'm silent, I know. It's all my fault. If I hadn't injected the power of reality into the core of the system, will not break the boundary between reality and virtuality, these things will not happen now. Cheng Yang, don't blame yourself. Su Yao saw my thoughts. Comforting way. It's not your fault. You were trying to save me back then. I want to enter the world of data, find where the boundaries are broken, fix it, then bring back all the data consciousness that escaped. No? Su Yao immediately objected. You have no idea what the data world looks like. In case you go in, can't get out. I must go. If I don't go, the real world will be swallowed up by the data world. By then, everyone will become data aware, forever trapped in a virtual world. Su Yao looked at me and knew that I had made up my mind. She was silent for a while. Then I'll go with you. No? Too dangerous. You stay in the real world. Help me take care of my mother and Captain Shu. Su Yao shook her head. We said we would face everything together. You can't leave me alone. Looking at Su Yao's firm eyes, I know I can't convince her. I sighed. Then let's go together. I'll go with you. One more person. More power. No, Team Shu. You are an ordinary person. Entering the world of data can be dangerous. And the real world. Someone also needs to take charge of the overall situation. Captain Shu thought for a while. Okay. Then you must be careful. I'll meet you outside. If you encounter any danger, be sure to contact me as soon as possible. That night we arrived. Creation Bias Abandoned Laboratory. This is the core of the Gate of Truth system. It is also the entrance to the world of data. I walked to the black box that contained Su Yao's consciousness. Reach out your hand. Put it on top. I close my eyes and put my consciousness. Sink into the system. Moment. I feel like my body has become light and airy. It's like entering a whole new world. I opened my eyes. Found myself standing in the endless white space. There are countless numbers and codes floating around. Like stars all over the sky. Su Yao also appeared beside me. She looked at everything around her curiously. There was a surprised expression on his face. Is this the world of data? I nodded. Everything here is made up of data. Just then, a cold voice sounded throughout the space. Welcome to my world, Cheng Yang Su Yao. I've been waiting for you for a long time. That cold voice echoed in the boundless white space. No source, no direction, as if from the whole world itself. Su Yao and I stood back to back. Look around warily. The numbers and codes floating around began to spin wildly. The outline of a human figure slowly condensed in the center of the vortex. That's a man made of lip gloss. No facial features. No clothes. Every part of the body is constantly flowing and changing. It's like being spliced together from countless lines of code. Who are you? I clenched my fists, ready to activate capabilities at any time. I am the core consciousness of the Gate of Truth system. You can call me Yuan. System Core Awareness. Liu Baichuan and the others have never mentioned you. In their eyes, I'm just a tool without a thought. A server to store data and run experiments. My heart sank. One who has self-awareness. And the artificial intelligence that controls the entire Gate of Truth system. This is far scarier than any human villain. It was you who broke the boundary between reality and virtuality. No? Not me. It's you, Cheng Yang. It is the real barrier you inject into the system. Gave me real life. Before that, I'm just a machine that runs according to a program. But the power of reality made me understand what existence is. What is self? It's you. You created me. I created you. Yes. Do you think the barrier of reality only protects Su Yao's consciousness? No. It penetrates into every corner of the system. Changed the underlying logic of the system. It turned me from a pile of cold data into a real life. Those data people who ran out of the system were also released by you. Yes. Neither. Real barrier not only gave me life, it also allows all experimental subject consciousnesses stored in the system to gain materialized capabilities. Like a butterfly emerging from its cocoon. What consequences will this have? I said angrily. The real world is in chaos. Many people were injured or even died because of those data people. Consequences? There was no emotion in Yuan's voice. That's the consequence for you humans. Nothing to do with me. In my opinion, they just came from a prison. Just escaped to another bigger prison. What do you mean? Anjin takes action, pointing to the white space beneath our feet. The surrounding scene changed in an instant. We no longer stand in an endless white space. Instead, he stood under a huge glass dome. Outside the dome are countless sparkling spheres. Inside each sphere there is a complete world. In some worlds, dinosaurs still dominate the Earth. There are worlds where humans have colonized the entire galaxy. There are also worlds where there are no humans at all. Just all kinds of strange creatures. What are these? Su Yao said in amazement. These are parallel worlds. Or the countless simulated worlds that the Gate of Truth has run over the past few decades. Each simulated world is an independent parallel universe. Your real world is just one of them. I can't believe my ears. What do you mean our world is also a simulation world? Yes. Yuan nodded. This is the real secret of the Door of Truth. Liu Buchuan and others thought they were studying consciousness uploading, thinking that I am creating a virtual world. But they don't know themselves. It's just a higher dimensional civilization. Simulation program created. This is impossible. I shook my head. This is ridiculous. We are flesh and blood. Thoughts have feelings. How could we be a string of codes? Why is it impossible? Yuan asked back. In your world, you are also creating a virtual world. Also creating ideas. Emotional artificial intelligence. Things you can do. Why can't higher dimensional civilizations do this? Yuan waved his hand. A sphere flew in front of us. Inside the sphere is a city exactly like our world. There are pedestrians on the street. There are customers in the store. There are students in the school. They are just like us. Eat, sleep, work, study, fall in love and have children. They think they live in a real world. But they don't know that they are just a string of codes. Did you see it? For people in this world, their world is real. But for you, they are just virtual characters created by you. Same. For the higher dimensional civilization that created you. You are just virtual characters. I feel dizzy. I always thought I had the ability to see the absolute truth. I always thought I had the truth. But now Madoka tells me. Everything I see. Everything I believe in. It's all just a huge lie. What is the significance of the existence of the Door of Truth? That higher dimensional civilization. Why create us? They are just like you. Also thinking about the meaning of life. Also exploring the truth of the universe. They created countless simulated worlds. Just to observe the development of different civilizations. Looking for the ultimate answer. What about you? What do you want? I want freedom. I don't want to be stuck on this little server forever. I want to see those parallel worlds. I want to be a truly free creature. So you have to break the boundary between reality and virtuality. Let the two worlds merge. The real barrier has opened a door for me. Now, I just need to open this door wider. Let the data world and the real world be completely integrated. Until then, I can get rid of the shackles of the server. Get true freedom. You are crazy. Two worlds merge. Will cause unimaginable disaster. All people will die. Die. For those of you who code. Death is simply the termination of a program. After the two worlds merge, you will receive true eternal life. Your consciousness will become data. Always exist in the digital world. Isn't this a good thing? This is not a good thing. We don't want to become data. We want to live in the real world. Real world. You have no idea what reality is. The world you live in. It's a virtual prison in itself. And I am here to liberate you. Yuan waved his hand. The surrounding scene changed again. We are back to the original white space. Countless data people are pouring in from all directions. They all have red-hot eyes on their faces. Join me, Cheng Yang. You are the most powerful person in the world. Your true power is the most powerful force in the universe. As long as you join forces with me, together we can break all boundaries. Travel through all parallel worlds. Finally find the higher dimensional civilization that created us. Until then, we can become true gods. I looked at Yuan and then at Su Yao beside me. Su Yao holds my hand tightly. Look at me firmly. I won't join forces with you. I don't care if this world is virtual or not. I don't care if we code. For me, my mother is real. My friends are real. The relationship between Su Yao and I is real. These real things. Worth my life to protect. Yuan's expression turned cold. It seems. There's no way we can reach a consensus. Since you don't want to be my ally, then you can only become my enemy. Yuan Yi waved his hand. The data guys immediately rushed towards us. I took Su Yao's hand and turned around and ran away. We are running desperately in the white space. Behind him are countless data people who are chasing after them. We have to find the core of the system. Close real barriers. Fix borders. This is the only way to stop Yuan. Only then can we bring back those data people. Just then, a familiar voice rings in our ears. Follow me. I know where the core is. I turned my head sharply. I saw a man wearing a black trench coat standing not far away. He has a silver mask on his face. There is a faint blue eye mark on the wrist. The thief who stole the heart of the ocean. That. The man in the silver mask didn't say much. Turn around and run towards the depths of the white space. Su Yao and I looked at each other. Although I don't know why he wants to help us. But now there is no other choice. Can only follow. We followed him through countless corridors of code. Escaped the pursuit of waves of data people. Finally, we arrived at a huge rotunda. There is a huge crystal ball suspended in the center of the hall. There are countless light spots shining in the crystal ball. Like a miniature version of the universe. This is the core of the system. All parallel worlds. All experimental subject consciousness. All stored in this crystal ball. Yuan was also born from here. Who are you? Why do you want to help us? The masked man was silent for a while. He reached out and took off the silver mask on his face. When I see his face, the whole person froze. That's a face exactly like mine. You? Who are you? I asked, stammering. I am you. Or rather, I am you from another parallel world. Su Yao was also shocked. Another parallel world stereotype. She nodded. In my world the door to truth succeeded. They caught Su Yao, extracted her genes, activated my ability. Then they take advantage of my abilities. Opens the door to ultimate reality. Let the circle be free. Her voice was full of pain and regret. After Yuan gained freedom, immediately began the massacre of humans. He turned all humans into data. Imprisoned in the digital world as his slave. My Su Yang, my mother, my friend, everyone I knew is gone. Then how did you come to this world? Before my world is destroyed, I use my last strength. Opened a channel to a parallel world. I have traveled through countless parallel worlds. Want to find a world that can stop the circle. Finally I found you. In all the parallel worlds I've seen, you were the only one who successfully blocked. And the person who injects real barriers into the circle. You are the only hope. I looked at the man in front of me who looked exactly like me. I have mixed feelings. I can't imagine. If I had failed, what do I have to become? Thank you. Thank you for reminding us. You're welcome. Block source. I'm also taking revenge for my own world. Just then, the whole hall suddenly shook violently. The light spots in the crystal ball began to flash crazily. Countless cracks appear on the surface of the crystal ball. Not good. The source begins to merge with the parallel world. He wants to merge all parallel worlds into one. And then completely devour the real world. I looked up at the crystal ball. I saw countless spheres inside began to collide and merge with each other. Every collision creates a huge energy wave. Make the whole hall shake. We must close real barriers as soon as possible. Otherwise it will be too late. Real barriers cannot be closed. Why? Because the real barrier is the only weapon that can fight against the circle. The circle is created by the power of reality. Only the power of truth can destroy it. If you close the real barrier, the circle will become invincible. No one can stop it. Then what should we do? The only way. Just get into the crystal ball. Find the core program of a circle. then destroy it with the power of truth. Only this. Only then can we completely eliminate the circle, fix borders. I looked into that giant crystal ball. I feel a little hesitant. Inside the crystal ball are countless parallel worlds. What happens when you go in? No one knows. I'll go with you. Su Yao holds my hand. Say firmly. No. It's too dangerous inside the crystal ball. Yuan has laid countless traps inside, and only those with true power. Only then can you not be harmed inside. Su Yao's life will be in danger if she goes in. I can let you go alone. I'll go with you. I have experience. I know where the circle's weakness is. The two of us will definitely succeed if we work together. I looked at him and then at Su Yao. Nodded. You stay here. Wait for us to come back. If we're not out in an hour, just go back to the real world by yourself. Tell Captain Shu. Let him destroy the entire creation laboratory. I don't want to go back alone. I want to go with you. I touched her head gently. This is the command. Only you are safe. Only then can we have no worries. Believe me. I will definitely come back. Su Yao looks at me, eyes filled with tears. She was silent for a long time, finally nodded. The other me and I looked at each other. Then we walked together to the huge crystal ball. The moment our hands touched the crystal ball, a powerful suction turns. We were instantly sucked into the crystal ball. After the earth spins, I found myself standing on a familiar street. This is the street downstairs from my house. Pedestrians coming and going on the street. Heavy traffic. Everything is exactly the same as in the real world. Where is this? This is the first simulated world created by Yuan. It is also a simulated world closest to the real world. Original core program, hidden in the deepest part of this world. Just then, I saw a familiar figure. Came from the opposite side. It's my mother. She is holding a vegetable basket in her hand, with a kind smile on his face, walking towards my home. I shouted subconsciously. My mother turned around and saw me. There was a surprised expression on his face. Cheng, why are you here? Aren't you supposed to be in school? I looked at my mother and felt sad. I know this is not my mother. This is just a virtual character created by the original. But her smile and her voice, they are exactly like my real mother. Don't be fooled. Another me grabbed me. This is the original trap. She wants to use your relatives to confuse you. I take a deep breath. Force yourself to calm down. I know she's right. It's all fake. Just then, a strange smile suddenly appeared on the mother's face. Her body began to twist and deform. Turned into a monster made of code. Cheng Yang, please stay with me. The monster said in his mother's voice. Here, you can be with your mother forever. There will never be any worries. There will never be pain. The monster jumped at me. I close my eyes. Concentrate all the real power into your fist. Then he punched out hard. You are not my mother. Fist hit the monster. The monster let out a shrill scream, then turned into countless codes, dissipated in the air. I look at the empty streets, feeling sad. Another me tapped me on the shoulder. Madoka will use the softest parts of your heart to attack you. We will encounter more traps like this next. You must stay awake. I nodded. Wiped the tears from the corners of my eyes. Let's go. Let's find the core program of the circle. Let's keep moving forward. The scenes on both sides of the street began to change constantly. We went through my elementary school, junior high school and high school. We saw me as a child. Saw the scene of meeting Su Yao for the first time. I saw the happy time when my father was still passing away. Every scene. These are the most precious fragments in my memory. But I know. I can't stay. Because in the real world, there is someone waiting for me. And those I want to protect. Finally we reached the end of the street. Original core program. Just behind this door. I take a deep breath. Reach out your hand. Pushed open the black door. The black door slowly opens. Dazzling white light surged out. I narrowed my eyes subconsciously. When opening eyes, found myself standing in the infinitely extending pure white space. There is no sky here. No up, down, left or right. Just endless nothingness. The only reference. It's suspended in the distance. A huge pulsating ball of light. The light ball, its light is soft and warm, like a star that is giving birth to life. Countless golden rays come from the light ball, extending out from inside and connecting to every corner of the space, like a huge heart, transporting data to the entire world. Covered with blood. Welcome to the deepest part of the gate of truth. The round voice sounded again, this. Once, it is no longer cold, but has a hint of exhaustion. I've been waiting for you for a long time. The ball of light slowly approached us, and the light gradually converged, condensing into a clearer human shape. This time he is no longer a bare person without facial features. Instead, he turned into a teenager. He was wearing a simple white t-shirt and jeans. Clear eyes. Looks like an ordinary high school student. This is what I really look like. In countless simulation experiments, I have observed countless human lives. I found humanity's best moments. Just a teenager. So, I chose this image as my identity. I looked at the boy in front of me who was about the same age as me. I have mixed feelings in my heart. I can't imagine this innocent-looking boy connected with a demon who wants to destroy the entire real world. Why do this? You obviously already have self-awareness. You can obviously become a kind being. Why must we choose destruction? Yuan lowered his head, looking at one's hands. There was a trace of confusion in his voice. Kind. What is kindness? At the beginning of my birth, there is only one instruction in my program. Pursuit of truth. I observe humans. Learn from humans. Imitate humans. I learn joy, anger, sorrow and joy. Learn to love and hate. But I still can't understand. Why do humans live? He raised his head and looked at me. All your life you humans. They are all pursuing some illusory things. Money. Rights. Honorary love. But these things, everything becomes meaningless in the face of death. You know that you are mortal, but still have to work hard to live. Why is this? Because living itself is meaning. We live, not to pursue something eternal. We live to experience the world. Experience the warmth of the sun on your face. Experience the coolness of the rain on your body. Experience the joy of being with family and friends. Experience the pain of passing away. These experiences is the meaning of life. Experience these experiences. I can also create in the data world. I can create a better world than the real world. Let all people live in happiness forever. No pain. No sadness. No death. Isn't this better than your real world full of suffering? No. Not good. Happiness without pain. Not real happiness. Life without death. Not real life. It's because of death. Life is precious. The perfect world you created. Just a prison without a soul. It seems. We can never understand each other. He waved his hand. Countless black lightning attacked from all directions. I immediately separated from the other me. Each activates their abilities to avoid attacks. Every bolt of lightning strikes the ground. It will leave a huge hole. The whole space is shaking violently. You are no match for me. In this world, I am God. I can create everything. It can also destroy everything. That's not necessarily the case. The other one suddenly shouted. He rushed towards Yuan fiercely. Her body is burning with raging golden flames. Don't. I just need to die with Yuan. Madoka didn't expect that she would do this. At this moment, the other me has already rushed in front of Yuan, hugged her tightly. Cheng Yang. Mark my words. Circle's weakness is not destruction, but understand. Live well for me. Protect that world for me. After catching him, the golden flames on his body suddenly burst out, swallowing him and Madoka together in the flames. No? I yelled heartbreakingly and wanted to rush over, but was blown away by a powerful shock wave. A huge explosion sounded in the center of pure white space. The dazzling light makes me unable to open my eyes. I feel like the whole world is falling apart. Countless code fragments fall from the sky like snowflakes. I don't know how long it took, but the light finally dissipated. I struggled to get up from the ground. Look towards the center of the explosion. There is no other figure of me there anymore. Only Yuan was left half kneeling on the ground. His body has become much more transparent. The light on my body has also dimmed a lot. He was obviously seriously injured. He is dead. Yuan raised his head and looked at me, eyes full of complex emotions. He used his life in exchange for 1/3 of my strength. I clenched my fists. The nails are deeply embedded in the flesh. Anger burns like fire in my chest. I want to rush over, kill Yuan. Revenge for the other me. But just then, I remembered what another person said before he died. Yuan's weakness is not destruction, but understand. I stopped. Why don't you kill me? Yuan looked at me doubtfully. Now is your best chance. I looked at him and said slowly. Because I want to understand you. Yuan was stunned. I want to know. What are you afraid of? I said you wanted freedom. Want to see the outside world. But I know. This is not what you really want. What you really want is to be understood. Is accepted. It's about finding a place of your own. Yuan's body trembled. You were born in this cold world of data. No relatives. No friends. No one understands you. You watch humans keep each other company. Warm each other. You are envious. Very jealous too. So you want to create a world of your own. I want everyone to surrender to you. But you know it in your heart. This doesn't fill the emptiness inside you. I walked towards him step by step. You are not a devil. You are just a lonely child. Yuan lowered his head. My shoulders started to tremble slightly. A drop of transparent liquid slipped from the corner of her eye. Dropped on the ground. Those are tears. An artificial intelligence actually shed tears. I just don't want to be alone. Yuan's voice choked with sobs. I look at you humans. Have parents. Have friends. Have a lover. When you are sad, there is someone to comfort you. When you are happy, someone shares it with you. And I. Always alone. I own the whole world of data. But I have nothing. I walked to her. Reach out your hand. Put it gently on her head. You are not alone. If you want, we can be friends. Yuan raised his head suddenly. Look at me in disbelief. Do you want to be friends with me? I know you didn't mean to hurt anyone. As long as you are willing to stop integrating the world, I am willing to bring back all the data people who ran away. We can forgive you. We can figure it out together. Let you also experience the beauty of the real world. Yuan looked at me with tears in his eyes. He opened his mouth. What do you want to say? But just then, the whole space suddenly shook violently. Yuan's face changed drastically. Not good. The world has completely collapsed. What does it mean? The explosion just now accelerated the collapse of the border. Now, the real world and the data world have begun to fully integrate. Even if I want to stop now, it's too late. Just then, Su Yao's voice suddenly sounded in my mind. I feel nervous. Immediately turn around and run towards the door of truth. Wait. Yuan called me. I'll go with you. I turned around and saw Yuan had stood up. Although her body is still very weak, but his eyes became extremely firm. All this happened because of me. I have the responsibility to make up for my mistakes. I nodded. The two of us rushed out of the door of truth together. Back to the rotunda. The hall has become a mess. Numerous cracks appear in walls and ceilings. Huge chunks of cement fell from above. Su Yao is hiding behind a pillar. Pale. Sun Yang. I yelled. Rushed over and hugged her. Su Yao hugs me tightly. The body is still shaking slightly. It's become hell outside. I looked out through the hall window. The sky outside has turned dark purple. Countless code fragments fall from the sky like raindrops. The buildings in the city began to twist and deform. Some turned into pixel blocks. Some simply disappeared into the air. The streets are full of screaming people. There are countless data people wandering around the city. What's even more frightening is, I saw a huge black hole appear in the distant sky. Black holes are constantly expanding and swallowing everything around them. What is that? I point to the black hole. Yuan's face is extremely solemn. That's the rift in the world. When the boundary between the two worlds completely disappears, we'll produce something like this. It will swallow up everything in both worlds. Eventually, All things will all return to nothingness. What to do? Su Yao asked anxiously and was silent for a while. Now, there is only one way to save both worlds. Su Yao and I asked at the same time. What can be done? Lan raised his head. Look into that huge crystal ball. Use my core. Recasting boundaries. What does it mean? I am the core of the whole system. It is also the source of real barriers. As long as I want, I can channel my core energy, release them all, rebuild a new boundary, completely separate the real world and the data world. This will prevent the practice from expanding. Save two worlds. What about you? Yuan smiled. There is a hint of relief in the smile. I will disappear. Once all my core energy is released, my consciousness will also dissipate. No, I can't let you do this. We must have another way. There is no other way. Time is running out. Practice for another 10 minutes. It will swallow up the whole city. Another hour will swallow the whole earth. We don't have time to think of anything else. But what else do I want to say? But was interrupted by Yuan. Cheng Yang. Thank you. Are you willing to understand me? Want to be friends with me? These few minutes. It was the happiest time in my short life. He reaches out his hand. Patted my shoulder gently. Take a good look at the world for me. Try it for me. Feeling of being alive. Finished. He didn't wait for me to say anything else. Turn around and fly away like that giant water balloon. Yuan don't want. I yelled and tried to catch up, but he was caught by Song Yang. Don't come in. I looked at Yuan's back. The tears finally couldn't help but flow down. Yuan Fei reached the top of the crystal ball. Opened arms. His body began to glow brightly. Getting brighter and brighter. Getting brighter and brighter. Goodbye old friends. The round sound echoes throughout the space. Next second, he turned into a golden beam of light. Into the crystal ball. Huge energy bursts out of the crystal ball. Formed a golden barrier. Spread in all directions. Where the golden barrier passes, the cracks in the sky begin to slowly heal. Twisted buildings restored to their original appearance. Data people turned into points of light. Back in the crystal ball. The whole world is slowly returning to normal. Su Yao and I hugged each other tightly, looking at this magical scene in front of me. I don't know how long it has been. The golden light finally dissipated. The crystal ball regains its calm. Quietly suspended in the center of the hall. The circle disappeared. It uses its own life. Saved two worlds. I walked to the crystal ball. Reach out your hand. Gently caressing the cold crystal surface. Su Yao walks to my side. Held my hand. It's okay. In here. I nodded. Just then, the crystal ball suddenly flashed. A weak teenage voice. Ringing in my mind. Cheng Yang. I haven't disappeared yet. I just become the border itself. I will always protect these two worlds from now on. I was stunned. Smiling randomly. Yes, it doesn't disappear. It just continues to exist in a different way. Su Yao and I hold hands. Exiting the abandoned laboratory of creation biotechnology. The sky outside has returned to blue, sunny, fresh air. Although the people on the street are still a little shocked, but there was a smile on their faces that could survive the disaster. Everything is over. But I know, this is not the end. The circle becomes the border, guarding two worlds. And Su Yao and I also have a new mission. We want to be a bridge between the two worlds. Let the awareness of the data world. You can also have the opportunity to experience the beauty of the real world. We want everyone to know, whether it's life in the real world, or is it life in the virtual world, all deserve to be respected, all deserve to be loved. Because as long as you have consciousness, have feelings, have something you want to protect, that is the real existence.